live with another video, man. Apologies, y'all. Apologies. Cause I didn't go live last night. I've been sick off and on. You know what I'm saying? And after I ate, my stomach was bothering me. So I wasn't able to get up here and do a live video. So I want to apologize about that, man. But my topic of today is about Maxxine Dupri better not drop the title back to Becky. So first person hop up there, man, I'll go ahead and get on and I'll get right to it and talk about it. Man, she's been getting a lot of hate. So like I said, I'm gonna wait for somebody to hop up here. First person hop up here. Well, first before the person hop up here, I gotta see who it is because it could be a troll or a weirdo. Have a lot of those in my chat.
Next week, and you're not.
All right, somebody hit the like button on my video, so it gotta be somebody that's subscribed to my channel. So I guess I'll go ahead and start just by somebody hitting the like button on my video. But still comment below so I know who you are. Could have but comment below so I know who you are. I think I know who it is. I may know, I don't. Comment so I know who you are. Screw it. I'll go ahead and start. I'm pretty sure somebody hit. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Fuck it. Well, yeah, man. My topic of this morning, man. The main topic I want to talk. I'm gonna talk about more topics that took place on Raw. What up? We got Devon Daly in the building. Okay. I I want to talk about the main topic of it is Maxxine Dupri, of course. But I'm gonna talk about other topics too that took place on Raw because I saw clips. Well, I watched it last night, but I just want to see how it was gonna be. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. The main topic of the morning is Maxxine Dupri, but I'm gonna talk about other topics too. Um, well, Maxxine Dupri better not drop the title back to Becky Lynch. She does not need to drop the title back to Becky Lynch by any means necessary. Because the fact of the matter is, Maxine Dupri, this time when she defends the title against Becky Lynch, she needs to beat Becky Lynch clean by tapping her out. That would definitely solidify Maxine Dupri legacy as the women's IC champion. You know what I'm saying? Or she beats Becky Lynch, you know what I'm saying, clean by a leverage pin or something like that. Or she beat Becky Lynch clean by a roll up pin, you know, a leverage pin or something like that. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. But I'd rather, you know what I'm saying, see her tap Becky Lynch out. I'd rather her tap Becky Lynch out to solidify her legacy as women's IC champion. And that's what needs to happen. Not Becky Lynch winning it back. Not Becky Lynch winning the title back. You know, and people already, like King Mike already, you know, shitting on Maxine Dupri, talking about she's going to get exposed as the women's IC champion. But Jade Cargill, on the other hand, has already been exposed, and that's who he loves so much. That's who he loves so much. And Jade Cargill hasn't even defended the title since she's had it. But he want to talk about Maxine Dupri getting exposed when Jade Cargill is already exposed. And like I said, that's who King Mike loves so much is Jade Cargill. But he shits on Maxine Dupri and say, you know what I'm saying, the fans like me only like her and support her because we think she cute. Come on, man, miss me with that shit. I could make the same exact argument about Jade Cargill. Because Jade Cargill cannot wrestle. She can't wrestle worth a damn. So the same way you say fans like me only support Maxine Dupri because, you know what I'm saying, we think she's cute. I can make the same exact argument about Jade Cargill because she cannot wrestle. She's green in the ring. She's green as grass in the ring. Her promos are not that good. So, yeah, the only reason why a lot of these, you know what I'm saying, wrestling fans like Jade Cargill because they think she's cute. I can make the same exact argument about Jade Cargill if you really want to take it there, King Mike. Because let's easily split the hairs between Maxine Dupri and Jade Cargill. Maxine Dupri is arguably the better wrestler. She's arguably the better wrestler. And that's facts on facts. That's a whole fact. Jade Cargill, on the other hand, wrestles like she don't even want to be there. But when people like me tell the truth about Jade Cargill, when I tell the painful truth about Jade Cargill, the fans like King Mike, including Blackout Booking, they can't handle it. They saying we're being racist and all that kind of shit. No. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000 about Jade Cargill. But y'all shit on Maxine Dupri. Y'all shit on Maxine Dupri so much. Got so much to say about her. And best believe there's going to be more there's yet going to be more hate to come if she surpassed Becky Lynch this time and beat her clean by tapping her out just like I want. Yeah, I saw King Mike video last night, but I didn't comment. I learned don't comment on people's videos, man. If they hate on your favorites, don't do that. Don't do that. Just let it be. Let it be. It's their video. You know? So I let the shit be. I said, okay, man, whatever. Heard that Little Bitty said, and let me what the fuck about this dude. Get away from this dude channel. Y'all be in the bush and I be in the bushes watching a lot of YouTubers' videos on their takes about wrestlers that may be my favorites. Like Liv Morgan, Maxine Dupri. I'm gonna talk about another person that be hating on Liv Morgan. But talking about Maxine Dupri is going to get exposed as the women's IC champion. But Jade Cargill has already been exposed as the women's world champion. Like I said, King Mike is a huge fan of Jade Cargill. But he shits on Maxine Dupri so much and said that she's going to get exposed as the women's IC champion. But Jade Cargill, on the other hand, has already been exposed. Done held the title for over Been held the title for 57 or 58 days. I think it's 57 days she's held that title and has not defended it once. Then look at how she wrestled. Green in the ring. Green in the ring. But see, people got so much to say about Maxxine. They got so much to say about Max. They got so much hate for Maxxine. But she's the better wrestler than Jade Cargill is, though. She's the better wrestler than Jade Cargill is, though. And when you call out the opposite about Jade Cargill, you are being a racist. See, they can give what they can't take. These wrestling fans can give what they can't take. You shit on my favorite female wrestlers like Maxxine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? You shit on my favorites like, you know what I'm saying, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Natalia, Tiffany Stratton, Maxxine Dupri. But you can't take it when I shit on your favorites. Like when I tell the truth about your favorites, like Jade Cargill. You know what I'm saying? People like that. They can give what they can't take. And a lot of them are also gatekeepers for Jade Cargill. They know she ain't been defended. They know her title has been awful, and she ain't been defending it. So what? So what are they going to say? What is going to be their best comeback? She can't help the way she's booked. But y'all was so quick to shit on Tiffany Stratton's title run when she was the women's world champion at the time being, and wanted Jade Cargill to win it so damn bad. Okay, now Jade Cargill got it. And what the hell has she done with it? What has she done with it? But yeah, that's gonna be their quick comeback. She can't help the way she's booked. Well, damn it, I can say the same damn thing about Tiffany Stratton and Maxxine Dupri. But the only difference is I know I can't say shit because Tiffany Stratton was at least defending the title. She defended it way more than Jade Cargill did. And so does Maxxine Dupri, although she only had one title defense so far. But at least she defended it, to say the least. At least she defended it, to say the least. Yeah, Jade Cargill, I can't say any of that. Maxxine be training with Natalia all the time, and I don't know why Becky Lynch was trying to downplay, because Becky Lynch is jealous of her Devon Daly. Becky Lynch is jealous of Maxxine Dupri. That's why. She's going to take as many major blows as her to get up under her skin. Yeah. So that, yeah, she's going to do that. That's why Maxxine Dupri needs to retain. Let's put the new talent over. Let's put the new talent over. Yeah, let's put the new talent over. Becky has nothing to gain by winning back the women's IC title. Keep the IC strap on Maxxine Dupri and elevate her to her highest extent. That's what they need to do. Putting it back on Becky, what are we going to gain from that? People can hate on Maxxine Dupri. I see people saying that Maxxine Dupri is going to get exposed as the women's IC champion. She's going to be a trash ass champion. Okay, but Becky Lynch is already boring. She's already boring. She was born as the women's IC champion. Keep it on Maxxine and elevate her to her highest extent. Imagine what we can get out of this. We can get Maxxine Dupri versus Natalia. And she go ones on one, and she goes one on one because Natalia is my top favorite. Natalia is my top favorite female wrestler. I've been a fan of her over a decade, but Maxxine Dupri is one of my favorites too. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm being honest, Natalia Maxxine Dupri would need to win against Natalia to, you know what I'm saying, solidify her legacy even more as the women's IC champion. You know what I'm saying? And her and Natalia shake hands after the match and still remain best of friends. So yeah, they need to do that. Not put it back on Becky Lynch. Because that's gonna ruin Maxxine Dupri. It's gonna hurt her. Do not kill Maxxine Dupri push by putting the title back on Becky. I'm telling you that putting the title back on Becky, that would kill Maxxine Dupri's push. That would kill Maxxine Dupri push. If they put that title back on Becky Lynch, that's going to kill Maxxine Dupri's push altogether. They don't need to do that. Like I said, Maxxine Dupri needs to successfully retain against Becky Lynch by tapping her out and solidify her legacy as the women's IC champion. That will elevate her career to heights. That will elevate her career to higher heights by tapping out Becky Lynch to successfully retain her women's IC title. I'm telling you, it would. That would elevate Maxxine Dupri a whole lot. So all these haters can go left. All the haters, they can go left about Maxxine Dupri. This woman was the biggest underdog in WWE. She clawed and scratched her way through a lot of obstacles. This is why I speak very highly of her. This is why I speak very highly of her, because Maxxine Dupri, she's one of the kind. She's a hard worker. She's a hard-working, dedicated wrestler. You got people that's gonna hate and say she don't belong in this the spotlight she's in right now. Yeah, they're gonna say she don't belong in the spotlight. Hey, what's up, man? If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the chat. But so yeah, Maxxine Dupri needs to get it done against Becky this time and win clean. And if she does retain, I can't wait to see these marks have a meltdown about it. You know, got so much to say about Maxxine Dupri, but when you say you're not a fan of Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, somebody like that, you're a racist, and you can't discredit them. But I can't discredit Bianca anyway. Not the biggest fan of Bianca, but I don't have a dislike for her, because Bianca can wrestle. Bianca can deliver. But trust me, the hate is going to get worse with Maxxine Dupri. The hate is going to get worse, man. I just want her to be a fighting champion. I want her to be a fighting champion. She done got past Ivy now and tapped her out and successfully retain her women's IC title. Have her to defend it against more people. Now, if she get up to 100 days as women's IC champion and she dropped the title to Roxanne Perez, I'll be fine with that. I'll be cool with that. but I would want her to keep it for over 100 days. That'll just piss these marks off even more. They don't want her to don't want her to have the title. And people like King Mike talking about Maxxine to Dupri can do like little moves and the fans go crazy about it. All that kind of shit. Man, stop, bro. Stop. Cause what can Jade Cargill do and the fans gonna be like, wow, damn, what a move. What can Jade Cargill do? Like I said before, name a memorable match that Jade Cargill had in WWE, including her AEW days, besides a bunch of damn squash matches and successfully retaining the TBS Women's Championship. I'll wait. Exactly. None of the above. None of the above. But King Mike got so damn much to say about Maxxine Dupri. So yeah, man, he ain't the only one hating on Maxxine. A lot of fans is hating on Maxxine Dupri now. Exactly. Exactly. None. Like I said, none of the above, Devon Daly. None of the above. But yeah, man, keep the strap on Maxxine Dupri. You can get a lot out of this. You can get a lot out of Maxxine Dupri with her being champion. You can get a lot out of Maxxine Dupri with her being the women's IC champion. Like I said, have her to you know what I'm saying, like, after she like retained the title against a lot of competitors, then her biggest test can be Natalia. And I don't have her to face Natalia. No, I want the Natalia with the singlet and the mouthpiece in her mouth. And she come out with the flag around her and the white boots. That's the Natalia I want to see Maxxine Dupri face. That can be her biggest test right there. That can be her biggest test. And she surpassed Natalia. Now, like I said, Natalia is one of my top favorite female wrestlers. I've been a fan of hers for over a decade. You know what I'm saying? And I do like Natalia better than Maxxine Dupri, but Maxxine Dupri is one of my favorites too. I'm a huge fan of hers. But if I'm being honest, Maxxine Dupri would be the right person to go over against Natalia, and she retained her women's IC title against Natalia in a hard fought match. Like that'd be her toughest match ever against Natalia, and she retains against Natalia, and they shake hands and hug. And Natalia tell her that she got a bright future ahead of her. You know what I'm saying? She the it girl. Go out there and keep. You know what I'm saying? Proving them wrong. Keep proving all these doubters wrong, putting them to rest. That's how Natalia can talk to her. I can name 5 Kehlani Jordan and Cora Jade matches randomly. Exactly, yeah. Kehlani Jordan is underrated. Kehlani Jordan is one of my favorite NXT female wrestlers. Yeah, I love Kehlani Jordan. I ain't gonna say Cora Jade one of my favorites, but I've always have liked Cora Jade. I like when she, what I'm saying, turn the heel. I like her heel character a lot more. I like her mean girl heel character. Come out there with the steel pipe and all that. Pretty solid. But Cora Jade chose the path, so it is what it is. So yeah, man, they can do a lot with Maxxine Dupri and elevate her to her highest extent, rather than put it back on Becky and we go down the same damn road we did before. Nah, what we gonna see? Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the women's IC title. Nah, man, nah. Keep the strap on, Maxxine. Keep the strap on, Maxxine. I don't care what nobody say. Haters can go left. Yeah, so I be saying all the Maxxine Dupri hate, man. You know. So yeah, man. So that's what they need to do with Maxxine. Keep the strap on her, man, and elevate it to her highest extent as the women's IC champion. And then she gets to 100 days or a little past 100 days, and she drops it to Roxanne Perez. I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that because Roxanne Perez is one of my favorite female wrestlers. Although she gets hate too, Roxanne Perez get hates too. She gets hate too. She gets hate too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. What's going on? What's going on? If you're new here, man, subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, bro. If you ain't already subscribed. So yeah, man, that's my take about Maxxine Dupri. You can agree to disagree. That's fine. You come off disrespectful, you getting blocked. I'm not about to argue with trolls. I'm from North Carolina. But like putting that aside now, I want to talk about Liv Morgan. I want to talk about Liv Morgan. Last night, well, I want to talk about Liv Morgan and the women's triple threat match between Stephanie Vaquer, Raquel Rodriguez, and Nikki Bella. All right, man. Let me start. Okay, I'm gonna start with Nikki Bella. Okay, because a lot of people, man, call themselves trying to call me out on hypocrisy and try to make it look like I turned on Stephanie Vaquer. Okay, like I said before, I used to be a huge fan of Nikki Bella and Brie Bella Becky. I used to be a huge fan of the Bella twins over a decade ago. I used to be a huge fan of the Bella twins. I used to be a huge fan of the Bella twins back in the day. But later on down the line, when the years went by, they started getting stale. So I eventually stopped being a fan of them like that because I couldn't get behind them like that no more. But I don't have a dislike for the Bella twins. Though. I don't have a dislike for Nikki Bella still, but I'm not big on her like I used to be back in the day. But I still don't have a dislike for Nikki Bella. You know what I'm saying? Now Raquel, I actually like Raquel. She's one of my favorites, but I like her. So I said, and I quote, and I stand on this shit. I said if Nikki Bella happens to win the women's world title, then I'm not tripping because she's been in this feud for quite a while. It's over with now. She done lost. It should be over with. Nikki Bella didn't win the title this time. Then Stephanie Vaquer needs to move on. So to make it clear, Stephanie Vaquer is one of my favorite female wrestlers. But I said if Nikki Bella won it, I wouldn't have an issue about it. And I think we could have got a lot out of Nikki Bella being the champion. She could brag about being a champion, how she changed the game in the women's division and all that. And then Raquel wins it from her or Liv Morgan. You know what I'm saying? They could do it like that. So that's all I said. People looking like making it look like I turned on Stephanie Vaquer or some shit like that. No, no, no. More than anything, I'm happy Stephanie retained. I went for her to return. I just said if Nikki Bella wins it, I'm cool with it. I'm not tripping. That's all I said. The fans gonna make me look like I'm being shallow towards Stephanie Vaquer. No, I'm a fan of Stephanie Vaquer. And unlike me, a lot of these fans has turned on Stephanie Vaquer since she became the women's world champion. Fans have turned on her. I didn't. So I had to get that straight, man. But I thought last night Liv Morgan was gonna strike and screw Raquel, and she don't win the title. Probably don't really know why I thought that because she had Roxanne by her side. Because I don't think Roxanne would let Liv Morgan screw Raquel like that. At least I don't think so because we all know Roxanne wants to win the title too, just like Liv Morgan and Raquel does. So I was wrong about that part. I kind of I what I'm thinking about, or I thought that probably Liv Morgan and Raquel was still gonna come out there anyway and cause Raquel the match, purposely cause her the match. But I'm like, nah, it didn't happen. And last night, Stephanie Valkyrie got it done. She retained. She self-retained, so I'm happy for Stephanie. I'm happy. So yeah, happy for Stephanie to retain. And they need to have her to retain it more. They need to have her to retain it more. Be a better fighting champion than what she is. If I'm being honest. A lot of people say fans like me only like Stephanie Valkyrie because she got a fat ass and she does her signature with the devil's kiss. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because Stephanie Valkyrie can actually wrestle. She can go in that ring. So you can't say I fucking like her because she's super attractive with a fat ass and she does that devil's kiss. Nah. People can miss me with that shit. Sick of people saying a lot of wrestling fans only watch women's wrestling just to be simps. No, stop. But bro, I'm from here. Okay, nice. So that I mean, so yeah, man. Kudos to Stephanie for getting it done last night and successfully retaining. So trying to see now where do we go from here with Liv Morgan, Raquel, and Roxanne Perez. Where do we go from here with Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez? And where do we go from here with Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and Raquel Rodriguez? And I would want Liv Morgan to win the Women's Royal Rumble. I would want her to win this year. That's why I said I didn't want her to return at Saturday night's main event. I think that was too soon. I think she returned at Survivor Series or was it Saturday night's main event? I think she returned at Saturday night's main event. But either way, I think that was a little too soon. She should have returned at the Women's Royal Rumble. She would have got a much bigger pop. I definitely would have been one of the ones like popping for sure. Popping like I never popped before. So she came back too soon. So people saying that Bianca could return and she may be the obvious, you know what I'm saying, choice to win the Women's Royal Rumble. I won't be surprised if that was to happen. But I still want Liv Morgan to win. Alexa Bliss, I can't leave her out. I would want Alexa Bliss to win the Women's Royal Rumble too. Call me biased if you want. I'd want Alexa Bliss to win the Women's Royal Rumble too. I just can't leave Alexa Bliss out. Then again, but if Alexa Bliss wins the Women's Royal Rumble, who is she going to feud with? Because a lot of people saying we might get Jade Cargill versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Now I said how they could do it if they go with Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, but although I said I don't see Alexa Bliss winning, and I would hate to see Alexa Bliss lose her third match against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania 42. That's going to piss me off to the max because the last two matches Alexa Bliss and Charlotte had one on one, Alexa Bliss lost both of them. So I want to see Alexa Bliss get a redemption match against Charlotte Flair by getting her first pinfall off Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? And to build her resume that she's beating all 44 women. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel, bro. If you ain't already subscribed. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Yeah, I more so want Liv Morgan to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Yeah, I really Liv Morgan win. Yeah, because I'm not a fan of Bianca, so I definitely want Liv to win for sure. Yeah, give that win to Liv Morgan. But I would hate to see it come down to Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan at the end of the Royal Rumble, man, because I'm not gonna go against Alexa Bliss. It's gonna be yeah, thanks. Alexa Bliss. I'm not gonna. I can't just go against Alexa Bliss for Liv Morgan. I don't go against Alexa Bliss for nobody, including Liv Morgan. So if it come down to Liv Morgan and Bianca, I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine, and I would love to see Liv Morgan eliminate Bianca. I know that would piss a lot of Bianca fans off, but man, oh well. That's on them. I'm not a fan of Bianca. I want to Liv Morgan big. I'm Liv Morgan biggest fan. So yeah, man. Yeah. Give that win. Give that Royal Rumble win to Liv. But hope so. I hope she wins it. Hope she wins it. And they may give us a swerve with Raquel turning on Liv Morgan. You never know, man. You never know. They might give us that swerve with Raquel. They may have it looking like, well, nah, the way it's looking, nah, nah, nah. That don't make sense. I gotta take that one back because Liv Morgan has been jealous of Raquel. She was jealous of Raquel getting a title shot for the women's world title against Stephanie Vaquer and Nikki Bella. So yeah, but give that win to Rock. I'd rather Liv Morgan win the women's Royal Rumble, man. She wins it. She gets it done. And Liv Morgan winning the women's world title at WrestleMania 42, that will piss a lot of fans off, boy. Especially one dude that hates Liv Morgan's guts. I mean, I've never seen nobody so jealous of Liv Morgan in my life. I've never seen nobody so jealous of Liv Morgan in my life. You know what I'm saying? I forgot his name. I think his name is Cut BTX. I'm good. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, man, the Liv Morgan hate is hilarious. The Liv Morgan hate is hilarious. Yeah, one dude that hates on Liv Morgan. I forgot his name. I forgot it. So I think it's could could BX. I think that's hold on. I think that's his name. I'm trying to see. Yeah, his name is Cut BXI. I looked him up. His name is Cut BXI. This dude is the biggest Liv Morgan hater I've seen in the IWC wrestling community thus far. I mean, Liv Morgan lives in his head rent free. So, man, I can only imagine the meltdown if Liv Morgan wins the Women's Royal Rumble. I would purposely go to his channel just to see him have a meltdown. And I'm just laughing my ass off in the damn, you know what I'm saying, bushes. I'm just laughing my ass off in the bushes at him crying. And I'm probably bawling his, you know what I'm saying, but I'm probably crying. I would laugh my ass off because this dude hates Liv Morgan. He hate her. I mean, He probably the biggest Liv Morgan hater I've seen thus far. He takes her character seriously and everything. So yeah, man, I'm definitely going for Liv Morgan to win the Women's Royal Rumble. I hope she wins it. She needs to win it. But yeah, and, so yeah. So last night, yeah, I thought Liv Morgan was gonna screw Raquel. I thought she was. And she even told a lie on Maxxine Dupri whatnot. So that not Maxxine Dupri, but Roxanne Perez. But I can't even hold you, man. If I'm being honest, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez is actually a great pair together. They're actually a great pair together. They're actually a great pair. Yeah, they actually. Yeah, I would like to see them, have tag team matches together. So, yeah, no, they have some tag team matches together, man. But yeah, but Liv Morgan is who I want to win the women's Royal Rumble. I don't care what nobody say. Haters can go left, man. Haters can go left. Probably some people in the bushes that subscribe to my channel probably watching my shit right now. I know it be some watching my channel probably. Yeah, they do. That Roxanne. Yeah, Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez is actually a great pair together. They're actually a great pair. They both got that mean girl persona. They got that sneaky mean girl persona. Yeah, if I can start seeing them in more like tag team matches, yeah, that you know what I'm saying. I like that. And they both can wrestle. They both can wrestle. They small, although Roxanne Perez is a little smaller. She's a little shorter than Liv Morgan. But they both can wrestle. They both can deliver. They both can wrestle. And let's talk about the Roxanne Perez hate, because she gets hate too. She gets hate too. She gets hate too. Saying she's overrated and shit. How is she overrated? How? How is she overrated? Explain that shit to me. Because she definitely hasn't been shoved down nobody's throat. She hasn't been pushed down nobody's throat. Can't call her overhyped. She goes out there and she get it done. A lot of my favorite female wrestlers get hated on, man. They get hated on. It's hilarious. They get hated on. I see Roxanne Perez winning the women's IC title, which would that would be a good choice. Like I said, love Maxine Dupri. She's one of my favorite female wrestlers, and I like her better than Roxanne Perez. But both of them are two of my favorites. So although I still like Maxine better, I wouldn't mind Roxanne Perez winning it, winning it, becoming the next women's IC champion. But at least let Maxine keep it maybe a little over 100 days. How she's overrated when she's barely getting a chance to show what she can really do is gets unnecessary hate too. Exactly. Exactly. Then on top of that, let's not forget Roxanne Perez at once upon a time was on a damn losing streak. She was on a losing spree. Roxanne Perez was on the damn. She was on a losing streak. She was losing a lot of matches back to back. I called this. I said, "Man, look, why has since Roxanne Perez came to the main roster, she's been eating a bunch of losses? I mean, why? As good as this woman is, they doing her like this. They're doing her dirty. You know what I'm saying? But she gets hate. How the fuck is she overrated? That's what I'm talking about. They talk about Roxanne Perez being overrated, Maxxine Dupri being trash, but these are the same ones that overhype Mercedes Monet and Jade Cargill. When Mercedes Monet is arguably overrated. I mean, cringe ass character, shitty ass promos, and definitely not that good in the ring. Jade Cargill, green as grass in the ring. Her promos are not that good, and she definitely can't wrestle. So I can definitely say those two are overrated. But they shit on Maxine Dupri, they shit on Liv Morgan, Maxine Dupri, and Roxanne Perez, though, right? That shit is fun. That shit is hilarious. It is so hilarious. Because all three of them are better than Mercedes Monet and Jade Cargill. All three of them are arguably better than Mercedes Monet and Jade Cargill. And that's the whole fact. It's facts on facts. Yeah, they give Zelina Vega hate too. They give her hate too. But at one point, they were 100% behind her. At one point, they were behind her. All these, you know what I'm saying, hashtags I used to see on Twitter all the time. Give Zelina Vega a chance. Zelina Vega deserves better. Now y'all hate this damn woman. Now y'all shilling this woman. Now y'all hate her because she did one damn botch in the match against Chelsea Green at Saturday night's main event. And now y'all saying she's the most terrible wrestler in the world. Wow. Wow. Talk about fans being shallow. But if there had been Nia Jax, there had been Jade Cargill that made that botch, and all us fans, including me, was you know what I'm saying, dragging her for it. Y'all have a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, say. Then y'all want to defend Jade Cargill. Said it ain't that big deal. Y'all be saying what I'm saying about Zelina Vega. Is Zelina Vega was the botch the match and hurt, you know what I'm saying, Chelsea Green the way Zelina Vega did, and being that Chelsea Green was one of my favorite female wrestlers, and I drug Jade Cargill about it. See, then they'll be ready to defend Jade Cargill. They'll be ready to defend her. They'll be ready to defend her, saying me and the other fans is making a big deal about it. Mistakes happen, all that kind of shit. But y'all do Zelina, but y'all give Zelina Vega, y'all want to drag Zelina Vega about it. Y'all want to come down on Zelina Vega hard. Y'all want to come down on her know what I'm saying, hard though, right? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. And now they calling her the worst wrestler, which a huge reach. Exactly, it's a huge reach. Exactly. Zelina Vega can wrestle. She always could. So yeah, man. Like I said, this is why I don't communicate with a lot of wrestling fans, man. I do my own podcast and stay to myself. Do I expect them to disagree with the stuff that I like? Of course. But when you say the stuff you like and stuff like that, the words that you're a fan of and stuff like that, and you're highly you highly support them, you're behind them, they'll try to play you. Like that, just like that time Blackout Booking go say in his live video chat to my damn man, you are pushing that Key the Lions, know what I'm saying? Trey. He said, man, he said, damn man, you said you pushing that the Key the Lions trend. I knew he was trying to be smart. Then two of his boys that gonna get smart. One of them called me a simp. So I backfired and he talking about what? He talking about you wanna whatever he said. I said, okay, see, let me get this chat, man, before I get pissed off. Cause now they about to team up on me. And I know they were talking shit about me when I left the chat, but oh well, ain't even worrying about it. I'm over it. So that's why, yeah. I knew Blackout Book was trying to be smart when he said that's when I'm saying I knew Blackout Book was trying to be smart. He said you pushing that Nikita Lions trend. I knew he was trying to be smart without trying to say she was trash. I peep shit. That's why I don't communicate with a lot of wrestling fans, man. I just do my channel, man, and I do my videos. I give my takes about it, whether they disagree, whether they disagree or not. That's what I tend to do and let my channel grow. Fuck everyone else. Fuck everyone else channel. All I care about is what I talk about, and I give the best takes that make sense. I get it. I get it. I get it. I know a lot of I know a lot of wrestling fans ain't going to like the same female wrestlers that I like. I get that. I understand. But I'm not going to let you shit on my favorites right to my face and just discredit them. Now, one time I let that shit slide and black out the booking chat. One time I actually let it slide. But I said, nah, man, nah. Well, I let it slide. I was like, well, I ain't say I let it slide, but I didn't come at him like I did the last time. And it wasn't him that said nothing. It was some heavy set white dude. And I forgot the other dude name. He wears his hat backwards. So I forgot his name. And somebody else said some Puerto Rican dude. But I didn't backfire like I did the last time. The last time, like I really went in. You know what I'm saying? This time I went in his chat and I mentioned Akita Lyons winning the WWE Women's Evolve Championship, and one of the dudes that was in the last chat the last time with the where his hat back was like, man, like no, and then the other dude with the dreads having the shade glasses, he was like, man, know what I'm saying? So that's when the black was like, man, and he said, Delonte, you pushing that Nikita Lyons trend. So I knew I knew he was trying to be funny. Cause the other dudes definitely strongly disagreed. So I came back. I popped back. I said it's funny how y'all shit on Nikita Lyons, but y'all be the same ones to overhype Mercedes Monet and Jade Cargill. When Mercedes have a cringe character, shitty promos, and not that good, and Jade Cargill green in the ring. That's when Black Couch Booking responded back to me. When he did, talking about he ain't say nothing about, he ain't say nothing about Mercedes Monet or Jade Cargill. I know you didn't. I was just, you know what I'm saying, comparing them to how y'all shit on Nikita Lyons. When she's a better wrestler than both of them, actually. She's arguably a better wrestler than both of them, but don't nobody want to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Admit that shit. They don't want to admit that shit. Yeah, they don't want to admit that shit. They don't want to admit it. Yeah, they don't want to know what I'm saying. Admit that shit. So yeah, then know what I'm saying. He's talking about he ain't saying nothing about. Then the dude with the dreads called me a simp. Talking about he a simp. I said okay. I said, I'm not no simp, bitch ass nigga. And he said something about. I said, you know what? Let me get this chat before I get mad. Let me get out this chat before I get for all three of them piss me off. So I left the chat. I know they were talking shit about me. I said it's cool. I don't even care, man. That's why I left. Ain't about to argue over no fucking wrestler. Hey, I can do my own channel, give my own takes rather than being somebody else's channel. So I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck with his content no more. I stay away from over there. Cause I ain't got time for that bullshit, man. And look, we can agree to disagree. That's fine. When you start taking low key blows at me like Black Couch Booking did by saying that I'm pushing that Nikita Lyons trend, see then, hey, I got a backfire. Cause he took a low key shot at me. He took a low key shot at by saying that Delonte, you pushing that Nikita Lyons trend, and others was already had strongly disagreed and said what they said. So I was under attack. I had the offender, and I said what I said. So I stay away from over there, man. I don't fuck with his content no more. But I got to give it to him. He has a pretty good audience over there. He has a pretty good audience over there. So I give it to him. He got a pretty good audience over there. He got a pretty good amount of subscribers over there and all that. So I give him that. I'm not no hater. So I give Blackout Booking that. You know what I'm saying? He got a pretty good audience over there. And he has a pretty good amount of subscribers. And his content is legit. So I'll give I'll give Blackout Booking all that to say the least. His content is legit. He got a pretty good audience over there. He got a pretty good amount of subscribers. So I will give Blackout Booking that to say the least. But I don't fuck with his channel. Due to what happened the last time. I stay away from over there. Fuck them. I do my own thing and let my channel and my subscribers grow. And that's what I tend to do. They don't understand actual wrestling talent. They only care about crowd reaction and who's over, which is sad. Exactly. 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 That's all they care. Exactly. All they care about is crowd reaction. Talk about how Roxanne Perez don't get no pop dissing at the third. Okay. What that got to do with her in ring talent? Yeah, answer me that. What does that got to do with her in ring talent? Not a damn thing. Not, not a damn thing. Because Roxanne Perez goes like that, and at least she wrestles like she wants to be there, unlike Jade Cargill. Does Jade Cargill get a strong reaction from the crowd? Yes, she does, absolutely. And that is facts on facts. But people like King might want to completely always want to say that Roxanne Perez don't get a crowd reaction. But can't she wrestle? Can't she deliver in that damn, know what I'm saying, ring? Yes, absolutely. So what the crowd reaction got to do with, you know what I'm saying, her in-ring talent? Not a damn thing. Scotty Too Hardy was over his foot and he can't. Nah. Scotty Too Hardy and Grandmaster Sexy was highly over with the crowd. But I ain't gonna say they could actually wrestle. They had some, they had both of them had some flashy moves here and there, but those two, like wrestling wise, nah. I can't name no memorable matches. Like I can't name no memorable one-on-one matches with them against their opponents. I can't name no number one memorable matches with those two against their opponents. Just like that move Scotty Tyler used to do that on Worm, man. That move was a fucking whack. So yeah, man. a lot of my favorite female wrestlers, I get hate. I get a lot of hate. The hate is real, but it's cool. It's cool, man. I know people be in the bushes watching my videos that I probably wouldn't think be watching, but they do. I know they do, man. I know they do. Cause I have over 700 subscribers, so I know somebody that has their own content. They have a pretty good, legit, solid, you know what I'm saying, content. You know what I'm saying, and over probably down 1K subscribers or 300, you know what I'm saying, 300.5K subscribers, some shit like that. Be watching my content. I'm not need to toot my horn trying to be cocky. I know they be watching my content and probably listening to stuff I be saying and just be strongly disagreeing. But it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna stop what I'm doing. It's not gonna stop what I'm doing. It's not gonna stop what I'm doing over here, man. I'm gonna keep doing my live videos, man, and earn my subscribers. Earn my subscribers, man, you know, and claw and scratch to the top. Cause when I get to 1K, I'ma celebrate. I'ma celebrate and I'ma have it where, man, you know, I can get the super chats and stuff like that. I can start getting, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, you know, sending stuff to my super chat and everything. I want to get there. I want to get there. And don't get me wrong, do these, I don't do these videos doing Russell Talk, man, just, you know, for the likes and views and subscribers. I do this because I love it. I genuinely love talking about wrestling. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, who wouldn't want these subscribers to go up? But this is not why I do it. I do this because I love it. But of course, hell yeah, I would want my subscribers to go up. But I'm not doing it just for the likes, views, and numbers. You know what I'm saying? For my subscribers to go up. I do it because I love it. But at the same token, hell yeah, I would want my subscribers to go up. You know what I'm saying? I got subscribers that subscribe to my channel and they at 1K right now. Probably over 1K right now. And when people new come to my channel, man, to watch my content, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I tell them, subscribe to my channel so you can catch more of my videos. So that's man. Look, when I'm over here, I stay in my own lane. I stay in my own lane over here, man. I don't worry about what all the other people is doing. I don't worry about it. But I be in the bushes watching their videos. And if it's something that I agree with, I don't mind commenting and sharing my thoughts. Now, if I disagree, I learned to stay off their channel. Don't comment because I would comment. I would comment and you know what I'm saying, pop back on what they said about one of my favorites. But I learned to stay away from over there, man. I learned to stay away from over there. If I don't agree with their video, what they said about one of my favorites, just don't comment. Or I could do a video talking about what they said about my favorites and cook them, fry them. But ain't gonna necessarily say fry them and talk shit to them, but talk shit about them. Ain't gonna say fry them by talking shit about them. No, that's childish. I would just everything they said about my favorites, everything bad thing they said about my favorites, I'll make a video and break everything down by proving them wrong and call them out for being a hater. Well, they can have an opinion, but still, I can still do a video and call them out and break everything down they said and prove them wrong. Now, if that's just their opinion, no need for me to really do a video. Now, if that's their opinion about that, I'm not gonna do a video. I'm just say, okay, whatever. That's his opinion. To each his own, bro. I can't expect I don't want people to like this. I don't expect nobody to like the same. I don't expect for all the wrestling fans to like all the same wrestlers that I like. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna like the same wrestlers that they like. So if they're not a fan of Liv Morgan, they say Liv Morgan trash. They don't like Liv Morgan. They say she overrated. Okay, that's their opinion. I ain't gonna get mad and talk shit because I feel the same way about Jade Cargill. You think I'm gonna care if somebody get mad at me because I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill? No, hell no. Or if I say I'm not a fan of Bianca, they get mad about it. Oh fucking well. Well, that's on you. I don't have to be a fan of Bianca. I don't have to be a fan of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill if I don't want to. Yeah, I don't have to be a fan of Bianca Belair. Yeah, I don't have to be a fan of Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair if I don't want to. Yeah, somebody was to get mad if I say I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair. You know what I'm saying? So fucking what? Yeah, I'm not a fan of those three, and I don't have to be. I'm not a fan of those three, and no, nor you know what I'm saying, dude. You know what I'm saying? I have to be. But that, you know what I'm saying? Then when they want to throw the race card at me, when I if I say I'm not a fan of if I say I'm not a fan of Jade Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair, you know what I'm saying? They get mad at me. Think I'm supposed to like the same, you know what I'm saying? The wrestlers that they like. No, hell no. Then they want to throw the race card at me. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Now I can support whoever the hell I want. So the Usos got it done last night. Kudos to them for winning the titles last night. But I can tell, man, Jay Uso done got a taste of that, you know what I'm saying? Single stage. He gotta compare, he got a taste of that, you know what I'm saying? Singles, you know what I'm saying? Championship, you know what I'm saying, title. So that's why he was feeling what he was feeling. He crashed out on not winning the on not getting a title opportunity. The LA Knight won it. So I can tell he's cool with being the, you know what I'm saying, WWE Tag Team Champions with his brother Jimmy Uso. But you could tell by looking at him, he would rather be a singles champion. Now that he done got a taste of it. Now that he done got a taste of being a singles champion, you could tell by like he was happy with like I said, he was you know what I'm saying, he was you know what I'm saying, fine with winning the Women's World Tag Team Championships with his brother. But you can tell by looking at him last night, he, you know what I'm saying, he would have rather being a singles champion, being that he's gotten a taste of, you know what I'm saying, being a singles champion as the WWE World Champion. So yeah. So I'm happy for the Usos. They won the titles last night. They won the tag team titles last night. So that's what's up. Man, and Austin Theory. I can't take this guy serious at all. I cannot take this dude serious, man. He trying to be a tough guy. Man, get the hell on some damn where. Get the hell on somewhere, man. Rey Mysterio went up against him last night. Wanted Rey Mysterio to win the match, but of course I'm not surprised that damn Logan Paul interfered in the match and no winner was declared. It was a no contest. And CM Punk and Braun Breaker had it out last night, but we all know who's gonna win. Who's gonna win. Braun Breaker's gonna win the title from CM Punk for sure. And Dominic Mysterio got hurt, man. He got hurt. Wow. First JD McDonough got hurt. Now Dominic got hurt. He's in the hospital right along with JD McDonough. Wow, man. So Finn Balor did a promo last night about that, you know, saying how he was highly up, you know what I'm saying, sick about Raquel not winning the women's world title last night, you know, and so what I think is gonna happen, man, depends on how long Dominic be out. Dominic may have to relinquish that title, and Finn Balor's gonna go after it. Or what's gonna happen when Dominic returns? Finn Balor's gonna turn on Dominic. I see. I've been seeing that happen a mile away. But man, like I said, I'm about to go in and shut this thing down, man. Thanks to everybody for hopping in this morning. You know what I'm saying? To listen to my my live stream. Y'all could have been anywhere else. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all chose to be here, and I surely appreciate that. I truly appreciate that y'all came here to hear me out. You know what I'm saying, on my live video, and it means a lot. Cause y'all could be anywhere else right now, but y'all chose to be here, and I appreciate it. I like Austin, but right now he looks like a dollar store Luther Reigns. No, the nigga look like a Dollar General version of Luther Reigns. Yeah, he does. He like a Dollar General version of Luther Reigns. That's what he looks like. I like what you just said though. He does. He does. Yeah. So yeah, man. So let's get Roxanne Perez, not Roxanne Perez, but let's get Maxxine Dupri, man, to successfully retain the title against Becky Lynch by tapping her out and solidify her legacy as the women's IC champion. So I'm going to get up out of here, man. Thanks everybody for watching and commenting, and for the new people in my chat. Once again, subscribe to my channel and turn on my notifications where you won't miss any of my live videos that I post, and regular videos and short clip videos. So once again, subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, it's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.